Well, hello, all you champion challengers. My name is Pete Cruz, and I'm from Oviedo, Florida, a little town outside of Orlando, Florida. And I'm so excited to be here to welcome all of you to Motivation Monday and to thank you for taking the time to join us on this webinar tonight. I have to say, I'm seeing so many awesome results, and I love all the positive and encouraging comments I'm seeing. So please keep up the good work and encouragement. So we're getting ready to go into the final days of our challenge, but it doesn't have to be the end. It doesn't have to be almost over, because for those of you who purchased the all-in 24-day challenge, you can still take advantage of the free shipping on all of the great Avocare products whenever you purchase over $250 in retail. So a little bit about my story. Whenever I came into Avocare, I was a guy that was working out 1 to 2 hours a day and pretty much at a plateau. My story is a little bit different because, I didn't really need to lose any weight, but I was looking for something that could help me get better results with my workouts. I was looking for something that I could trust and actually worked, because I don't know about you guys, but over the years I've tried just about everything out there from A to Z, and nothing seemed to work. My wife used to laugh at me and said we should have bought stock in this ABC company. So when I got into Avocare, I immediately became a distributor and got a 25% discount when I placed my first order. I did the 24-day challenge, and like everyone, I felt incredible. Stayed on Spark, M&S, and started taking some of the performance products like Muscle Strength, Mass Impact, Arginine Extreme, Muscle Gain, and post-workout. For me, post-workout, if I don't have that, I won't even work out. And for those of you who haven't tried the performance products, I advise you to take advantage of this free shipping on the products, because performance products, just like the 24-day challenge, when you put these products into your body, you are going to see and you are actually going to feel the difference. So after about 3 months on these products, I dropped 3% body fat, and I added 10 pounds of lean muscle, and dropped my exercises down from 1 to 2 hours a day to only 45 minutes a day. And I have to say, I'm 50 now, and I'm in better shape now than I was in my 30s. So after getting these results, I knew that the products worked, and I knew they were safe because of the informed choice. And I wanted to share them with everyone I knew. And for those of you that don't know about informed choice, it's an outside testing company that tests for banned substances to make sure that our products are safe and free of banned substances. And that was important for me. So I wasn't really looking to start another business, because I already had a successful construction company here. But I did see what the products did for me, so I went straight to the advisor level to get my 40% discount. And over the past 4 weeks, I've earned an extra $1,354. And I know that by helping others and the power of these products, that my wife and I will have the time freedom to travel the country by January 2017 to be able to watch our daughter compete in equestrian shows. And that's my story, guys, and I hope that's able to resonate with someone tonight. And with that, I'd like to pass it on to the lovely Megan.
Thank you, Pete. Hi, I'm really excited to share with everybody how much Avocare has changed my life completely over the past 16 months. Avocare came into my life when I had hit rock bottom with my weight. I'd always been a happy-go-lucky person, but deep down inside, I was disgusted with what I looked like, and I was miserable in my own skin. Growing up, I was always active. I played basketball and volleyball and traveled pretty much year-round with both sports. In 2002, I broke my foot, which not only ended my basketball career, but changed my world completely. Depression set in. I got lazy. I made excuses. Time passed, and I was very limited with the exercise that I was able to do. And, of course, I ate what I want and didn't really care and didn't keep track. Now, of course, being in my 30s, it's caught up to me. My body's changed. My diet has changed along the way. But what really hit home for me was hopping on that scale and seeing that I put on 70 pounds in 3.5 years. I was never one to really weigh myself. I think it's because I didn't want to see the reality in the numbers. But more or less, I was really disappointed and disgusted, and I knew it was something needed to change within my life. A friend of mine, David Moreno, introduced me to Advocare after seeing me pretty much self-destruct. He knew me really well and said, hey, here's my story. He shared a spark with me. I loved it, but I still said no. And I said no for a good solid year. And then I woke up one morning and had my little aha moment. I called him later that evening as soon as I got home from work, and I said, let's do this. And he immediately sent me my information that I needed. I ordered my 24-day challenge. I did not order a membership right away because I was limited funds because I live paycheck to paycheck. And jumped on board. Within 6 days, I immediately felt a change. My energy levels were like off the scale. And I called him. I said, okay, enough's enough. I need to know how to help other people because I see what this has done for me. I immediately ordered my membership, and the rest was history. I finished my 24-day challenge. I felt amazing. My energy levels were off the chain. I stayed off the scale the whole 24 days, and I hopped on at the very end, and my jaw dropped. I lost 24 pounds and 14 inches. And right then and there, my world changed, and I knew that if I can do it, anybody can do it, and I wanted to help people. So I shared and got on social media and shared my story and called my friends and made my list. And shortly after, my business really kicked off. I was living paycheck to paycheck, which I was tired of doing. I have student loan debt. I had credit card debt. And I was drowning. So I needed something that would help me pay off bills and pay off debt. So, of course, immediately I saw how easy it was. And within a month or two, my business really kicked off. I am now a silver pin, which I am so ecstatic, but I'm even more ecstatic to know what my future holds with this company. And I know how much it's changed my life within the 16 months, so I'm even more excited to grow and really flourish. This past month, I earned $1,153. I currently now have 2 credit cards paid off. I have 1 credit card remaining, which I only owe $500, and I am on path to have a future and be debt-free, which is the most important, and most of all, to help my family not have to stress and have a burden on their shoulders anymore. So I'm really excited for everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. I know we're coming down to the nitty-gritty, so keep pushing and keep fighting. And remember, it's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. This all starts with making good choices and planning for a even better future. So with that, I would like to introduce Holly Evans.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Meghan. So guys, when Advocare found me, it was about 4 years ago, and I was a completely exhausted stay-at-home mom. My husband worked in the oil field, and he worked out of town all of the time. And so I was at home by myself with the kids all the time. And I really just needed more energy, and I needed to be healthy so that I could keep up with them and just be a better mom and more involved in their lives. At the time before Advocare, I was drinking coffee all day long just to try to get myself going, and I just never could. I mean, I was exhausted every day. And so I started on the 24-day challenge, and 3 days into it, I knew that these products were different. I had more energy than I ever had before. I felt amazing. At the end of my first 24 days, guys, I had lost 4 inches in my waist, and my energy levels were through the roof. I was a happier mom. I was playing with my kids. I was so much more involved with them. And, you know, after my challenge, I continued on Spark, Metabolic Nutrition System, the Meal Replacement Shakes, and Catalyst. And all of those products were really kind of my lifeline to being a happier mom and keeping these energy levels up so that I could play and have fun with my kids again. And I knew that there were so many other people out there that really needed to feel as good as I did. And so because I knew there were so many other people out there that needed help, I started sharing these products with my friends and family. And guys, I wanted to get to the highest discount level that Pete mentioned earlier. I wanted to get that 40% discount so that I could get my products at the cheapest price possible. And in the process of doing that, of reaching that 40% discount, I ended up earning about $300. And that's when my eyes were really opened and I realized that I could really make some income here. And so fast forward a little bit to the end of my very first year with AdvoCare and sharing the AdvoCare products, my husband was able to completely walk away from his job in the oil field that had kept him gone away from home for over 300 days out of the year. And he was actually a stay-at-home dad for 2.5 years. We were able to pay off $98,000 in debt. And, you know, guys, I'm so blessed that AdvoCare had come into my life previously, because the last 2 years of our life have absolutely been a roller coaster. My dad was suddenly diagnosed with cancer. Shortly after his diagnosis, I found out I was pregnant with baby number 3. And so, guys, because of AdvoCare and because of the income that we had built for the previous 2 years, I was able to spend the last 3 months of my dad's life with him, which is absolutely priceless. And before AdvoCare, that would not have been possible. And not only that, but through pregnancy, we were able to pay cash for all of our doctor's appointments, including the delivery at the hospital. And because we had a growing family, we now needed a new home. And so we were able to build the home that we have dreamed about for the last 6 years because of the income opportunity with AdvoCare. So guys, 4 years after my very first challenge, I still feel amazing. I have lost all of my baby weight from our precious Brody Dawn, our number 3 surprise baby. And with the incorporating the Performance Elite products, I'm now putting on lean muscle, and I just still feel incredible, even though I have a 16-month-old. So in the last 5 weeks, AdvoCare has paid us over $8,600. And guys, in the next 2 years, we are going to be completely debt-free except for our house payment. So I just am so grateful for AdvoCare and these amazing products that work. I am here today because these products work and they are incredible. So guys, continue on your journey. Do not give up. We are in the home stretch of our 24-day challenge, and continue after this so that you can continue to feel amazing and help other people. And so guys, with that, I am going to hand it over to my friend Elizabeth O'Leary in Cape Canaveral, Florida.
Thank you so much for that story, Holly. I'm so excited to be on this webinar today with you guys. So when AdvoCare found me 2 years ago, I was a very tired, lethargic, miserable, exhausted preschool teacher, and I was also a part-time personal trainer. I had a friend introduce me to a Spark, and like others, I was a little skeptical about it. I was living off of caramel macchiatos from Starbucks and Red Bulls, and I figured, you know what, my friend cares about me enough to share this with me, so let me go ahead and try it. Well, that day changed my life when I tried that Spark, because it was amazing. I had incredible energy. I was like, wow, this is fantastic. What else does this company have? So he proceeded to tell me about the 24-day challenge. So I figured, you know what, let me get on this. The Spark was amazing. I'm sure this is going to be amazing. I ended up doing a 24-day challenge with my other half, and I can't tell you, I felt incredible. On day 3, my energy levels were through the roof. I just felt absolutely fantastic. I was literally blown away. I'm like, wow, this stuff is incredible. And as I was going through that 24-day challenge, I had other people in my job notice the transformation. They would tell me, Liz, you have a little pep in your step. I mean, I was walking like zippity-doo-dah on Skittles and rainbows. I felt incredible. So my transformation more so wasn't physical. I did lose 5 pounds, but my transformation was definitely internal. I felt overall incredible, fantastic energy. I just felt really good about myself. So I noticed as I was going through the challenge, I started to get a paycheck in the mail. And my very first paycheck, I'll never forget it, I opened up the mail and I got a paycheck from AdvoCare. It was $34. And I looked at that and I said, wow, wait a minute, $34? Why am I getting these paychecks? And I called my friend. I'm like, why am I getting these paychecks from AdvoCare? And he said to me, Liz, people see you that you're a product of the product. You know, you're walking around, you're a billboard, you're talking about it, you're sharing how great you feel, and that's exactly what I was doing. And that $34, you know, it might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but to me, being a teacher making $28,000 a year, that was a lot of money to me. So I took that $34, I filled my gas tank up, and I was like, I'm ready. Let's make more money. So every 2 weeks after that, I hit a goal of making more and more money. I ended up retiring, walking away from our 4 jobs within 10 months of this business. We've been doing the business now 2 years, a little over 2 years, and the last 5 weeks, Avocare paid us $15,208.51. When I say it has completely changed my life, that is an understatement. I've helped hundreds of people across the country, my entire family, including my 70-year-old parents that I'm now taking care of, and it has been completely a blessing to my life and life-changing. I'd like to pass it on now to the beautiful Kari Boatner.
Hi everybody, this is Kari Boatner from Daytona Beach, Florida, and I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight to hear what Advocare can do for you and for your friends. My story began with a need for energy. Quite honestly, I was 47 years old just 3 years ago. I'm a mom of 2 little boys. At the time, they were 3 years old. I was working my full-time business. I had taken on another job in the evening, and I was incredibly depressed and exhausted. I was depressed because even at that time, although I'd done everything right in life, I found myself living in my dream home that was in foreclosure. And embarrassing to tell you, but we were on food stamps for the very first time in my life. I went into work one day and my assistant gave me a spark. At that time, I was drinking 8 to 10 Diet Cokes a day just to try to stay awake to handle all of the responsibilities in my life. But I drank that one spark, and in 15 minutes, you guys, I am telling you, I went from feeling like Dorothy in the black and white version of the Wizard of Oz to feeling like I had the red shoes on, I was off to see the wizard, and everything was in full color. And I needed more of that so that I could deal with everything. Well, I got on the phone with the person who shared that spark with my assistant, and she told me about the discount membership. But you know what, you guys? Because of my situation, I couldn't even afford the discount membership. At 47 years of age, I had to call my mom and borrow the money to pay that, to get that discount membership so I could continue to enjoy Spark. And when I had to share with that person that I didn't have the money, she shared with me the opportunity of building a business in Advocare. And honestly, I didn't have the time, but she told me she would help me. She told me she would help me get healthy with products and help me feel like I could be more present with my kids by being healthy and presenting a healthier lifestyle for them too. But she would also help me earn income. So what we did was we got to the deepest discount possible, and I got on products, so did my husband, and so did 12 of my other friends. We all jumped on to the 24-day challenge. I was shocked to find that I lost 16 pounds in 24 days. I learned how to eat for the first time. For the first time, I learned what it meant to be healthy. My husband lost 20 pounds, and that was amazing. And I better tell you, people started noticing what was going on with us. They noticed that I was smiling. They noticed that my clothes weren't fitting me anymore, and they wanted to know what was going on. So we started helping other people. And as we focused on just helping other people with what they wanted, it seemed that some of the things that we needed began to change. We started seeing some additional income come in. In the first 8 months of sharing Advocare with people on a part-time basis, we were bringing in $3,000 a month, and that changed everything for us. We were able to save our home from foreclosure and have a home that was stable and see a greater future for ourselves. And we thought if we just continue to help other people find the same victory and the same freedom that we had, whether it was just with their health or maybe they needed help with their finances, if we did that, then we would prosper even more. We have continued sharing products with people and helping other people find greater things in their own life. In the last 5 weeks of being in Advocare, Advocare has paid us $8,484. And you know what, you guys? That is nothing more than a sign that we have helped people get on products, feel amazing like you feel, and they've continued to not only stay on products themselves, but they've become advocates for others. They've gone out and talked to their friends and their family and shared what Advocare has been able to do for them. And that's what we're doing with you here tonight. We're sharing the hope and the message of Advocare. Because you know what, you guys, honestly, I was not laying awake in bed at night trying to figure out how to lose 16 pounds. I was laying awake in bed at night trying to figure out how to keep my electricity on, how to get off of food stamps, and how to be able to be a champion mom for my kids that deserved more. So now we share the message of Advocare with you and with others. We are here tonight to let you see a possibility of more for you and your family. Maybe it's the energy that you've been feeling that you absolutely love. You know what? We encourage you, stay the course. As fantastic as you're feeling, you don't want to go backwards. You want to keep moving forward and be an advocate for others. You know, if you've got some friends and some family that are noticing those changes in you, you know what? You can send them to choosethechallenge.com to learn more about what we're doing in Advocare. And every Monday night, we're going to be holding these same webinars for you to invite your friends and your family so that they can learn more. And along the way, because you've become an advocate, you can increase your discount with Advocare and save money while you're purchasing your own products. And even so, you may even earn a little extra money. What would $500 in your bank account mean for you on a monthly basis? Would that do something for you? Would it pay off an additional bill? Like some of my friends that you've heard tonight have been able to pay off so much debt and give them freedom that they never thought was possible. If that's the case, if earning a little bit of extra income could be a blessing to you, then I encourage you, go to workwithchampions.com and see some things in there. We've got lots of great tools and lots of great messages in there. And get with your coach. Your coach is going to be able to help paint a vision and help you along this journey. In the same way your coach has locked arms with you for products, your coach will lock arms with you for building that business. In Advocare, we are all about outcomes. And when we focus on outcomes, the income will take care of itself. We thank you so much for joining us tonight. You all are champions. Stay the course. Keep plugging away and reach out to other people and let them know what Advocare can do for you. And we will see you back here next Monday night for Motivation Monday. God bless you.